can begin. So starting in a nice comfortable laying position. Give yourself a nice stretch out overhead, full body stretch. Take the arms over, pointing the toes, feeling that length down both sides of the body. Nice big deep inhale, and then exhale. Bring the arms back over. Finding a comfortable hand position for you. So either let your palms open, let the ankles open, or maybe take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. So you're just starting to feel into your body as you're grounding down into the earth. So you're just releasing, getting settled, allowing your body just to melt down. Allowing yourself just to be carried by the earth. Starting just by noticing physically any tensions, any tightness, any heaviness in the body. Noticing any restrictions. So you're just becoming aware of your body. Becoming aware of your physical landscape, how you're showing up. Becoming aware of the quality of the energy. And connecting your body with your breath. Feeling the muscles in your body. Connecting to the organs in your body. Sending the breath there. So you can feel that cleansing breath moving through your body, through your muscles, through your organs. So you're beginning to cultivate that sense of mindfulness. You're noticing. Noticing energetically how you feel, physically how your body feels. Focus in the mind. Focus in the mind to the breath, moving it through your body. So you're creating that sense of meditation in the body. Drawing yourself to the present moments. So when we do this, we're really allowing ourselves to release any baggage, any heaviness we might be carrying, so any stress, anything that can manifest as anxiety and tension in the body. And often we get this just from really not being in the present moment. So noticing the breath, allowing it to travel around your body, around your muscles, your organs, every cell of your body. Noticing the depth and pace of your breath. Notice how it feels like a nourishing current traveling through you. Starting to invite deeper inhales, filling up from the belly, ribs all the way up to the chest. Inviting longer exhales. So you're consolidating that breath all the way down to your lower belly. Noticing the diaphragm, the push and pull of the breath. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly, the chest. Taking an inhale for 4, filling up from the belly, ribs, all the way up to the collarbones, the chest. Exhaling for 6, chest, ribs, consolidating all the way down to the lower belly. And just taking a moment here to set an intention for your practice. So something that can give it a little bit more meaning. Let's make this one based around how we can create more mindfulness in our body, in our daily habits, our routines. Something that you can do to cultivate that mindful practice. Something that's going to remind you to drop back in to the breath, to the body, to the present moment, so you can notice and so that you can release any excess heavy baggage, any old energies, any stories, any projections into the future. So when we do this, we're starting to cultivate a mindful, healthy, happy energy in the body. And then when you're ready, gently opening your eyes. Give yourself another nice full body stretch. Point the toes, take the arms up overhead. Get some length. And then hugging the knees to the chest, give yourself a squeeze. Release the heels down to the ground, cactus the arms. So the backs of your palms are pressing into the mat. And then twisting from above the belly button, taking the knees to the right side. Allow both knees just to drop down into your mat. Taking your gaze to the left side. So starting to draw that awareness of your breath. Drawing all the way down to your lower belly. Keeping yourself anchored here. Expanding the chest, so breathing into the chest widthways. Take the right heel, press it onto the left knee, and just allow both knees to sink down. Keep the ankle flexed. And just start to engage into the glutes. So give your glutes a little squeeze. Noticing the muscles, where that opens, where that contracts. Exhale, draw the left knee back to the center. Keep the ankle on the left thigh. Start drawing the knees towards you. Take the hands behind the left thigh. Moving into our supine pigeon. Use the right elbow as leverage to press open the right knee. Keep the ankles flexed and draw the left knee closer to you. Keep the the spine nice and straight, shoulders are melting back and down. Lengthening through the left hamstring, flex the ankle. See if you can breathe into the left hamstring, drawing the thigh closer towards you. Breathing into that stretch, noticing what you can feel. And then exhale to gently release that left heel down to the ground. Press the sole of the foot into the ground, press the palms into the ground. Press through the heel, lift up through the hips into your bridge with your hip opener. Press through the heel, then the toe, lift the hips, engage the glutes. Engage into your hamstring. Keep the right knee opening, breathing into the hip. Lift up through the sternum. One more breath. And then gently releasing it down. Draw the knees to the chest, give yourself a squeeze. Release the feet down. Take in the arms, cactus, press the backs of the palms. Knees come to the left side. Take your gaze to the right side. Twisting from above the belly button. Lengthening that breath. Take the left heel, place it on top of the right knee. Allow both knees to sink down to the ground. Noticing a deeper stretch. Engage the glutes. Sending the breath into the back body and the side body. Expanding the chest. Drawing those knees back to center, keep the ankle crossed over the right thigh, hugging the knees towards you. Take the hands behind the right thigh. Keep the ankles flexed, use the elbow to press into the left knee. Drawing towards you. Feeling that nice deep stretch into the hip. Feeling the stretch into the glutes. Nice flat spine, pressing into your mat. Lengthen the right heel away from you. See if you can engage into a hamstring stretch here. And then gently releasing that right heel down to the ground. Keep the cross of the legs. Press the palms into the ground. Press through the heel, then the toe of the right foot. Lift those hips high to the sky. Keep the ankle flexed, the hip opening, the chest lifting and opening. Squeeze into the glutes, the hamstrings. One more breath. And then gently releasing down to the mat. And give yourself a squeeze. This time see if you can bring the forehead to the knees. And then release it down. So moving into a bit of a core stretch here. Taking the hands behind your head, knees in towards your belly button, just over. So you're in your supine tabletop. Taking the left elbow against the right knee, but keep the knee above the belly button, or press the palm into the knee. But you want to feel that engagement, that the knee is pressing into the hand and the hand is pressing into the knee. And then we're going to inhale, bring it to the center. Exhale, extend the left foot, the right hand. Draw it back into center. You can keep your head resting into your mat. And then extend away. Draw it to center. Extend away. So you're flowing with your breath. One breath, one movement. Feeling the activation of your core. So you're starting to notice those internal muscles moving with your breath. 2 more. Beautiful. And then switch inside. So either using your elbow, or if you have a block, you can use the block, press the elbow against the block. That way it ensures that you're keeping that activation, pressing, or just press the hand into the knee into the hand. Bring it to center, and then extend back. Center. Extend away. Keep the foot lifted off the ground, so you're using that core stabilization. Flowing with your breath. You can start to engage your ujjayi breath if it's in your practice. So you want that slight constriction at the back of the throat. It's making the breath audible. Helping to deepen your breath. Helping to calm the mind, so it helps to ground you in your body. So one more this side. Beautiful. And then hug the knees to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Noticing if your knees are coming in a little bit deeper now. Starting to open up the body. Take a few rock and rolls. Massaging the spine into the mat. Keep your feet lifted so they don't touch the feet. One more. Beautiful. Your cat-cow. So hands are underneath the wrists. Start with the toes untucked. Find your lower belly. Draw up through your pelvic floor, your Mula Bandha. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Take an inhale to extend. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, lift the tailbone. Get some length down both sides of the body. Exhale to flex. Push the palms into the mat, chin to the chest. Push through the back body. Feel the shoulder blades contracting. Inhale. Extend. Open. Maybe you want to take a little lean forwards, as if the heart is pulling through the shoulders. Exhale to flex. Maybe you want to have a little lean backwards, pushing into the back body, drawing the navel in. Inhale, open. Exhale, push through the back body. This time tuck the toes, press the toes into the ground, start feeling that stretch of the soles of the feet. Take your cat-cows in your own breath, own rhythm. Noticing if you can find a little bit more space now. Flowing with your breath. And then this time, let's introduce the wrists as well. So turn and draw your wrists towards you. Fingertips towards the knees. Nice and gently add some pressure to the wrist. So maybe as if you're leaning the hips back towards the heels. And then go with your cat-cows with your wrist stretch. So inhale to lift the gaze, lift the chest, lift the tailbone. Exhale to flex, chin to the chest. So notice how the body is opening, warming up our spine, using our core. And this time press the backs of the palms into the mat nice and gently. Press the hips back towards the heels. Have a little wrist stretch here. Nothing crazy, just nice gentle pressure to your wrists. Giving them a little stretch. Just noticing these muscles in the body that are working for us all the time. Giving them some love, some care. Beautiful. Untuck. Maybe you want to have a little release off. Press the palms into the mat. Keep the toes tucked. Lift those hips all the way up and back to your downward dog. Find your downward dog. So settle in. Eyes of your elbows are rolling forward. You're lifting up and out of your shoulders. Head is loose, so you can shake the head yes, you can nod the head no. You're lifting the energy up through the kneecap to the thighs. And you're rolling your tailbone to the sky. Maybe you want to keep the knees bent, that's absolutely fine, but keep that lift of the tailbone so you're pushing up and out of your shoulders. And start to melt the heels down towards the floor. Engaging through your navel. See if you can lift up the toes. So heels are sinking back and down. See if you can lift the toes up. Lift up through the kneecaps, the thighs. Press back. Feeling that stretch into the hamstrings. And then gently release. Bend in the knees or just look towards the top of the mat. Walking all the way forward, pressing into the heel, then the toes of each step. So you're feeling into the hamstrings. Make it feel good. Just enjoy it. Once you get to the top of the mat, take an inhale, have a halfway lift, pull out, get some length. Roll the shoulders back, use your core that we've already found to draw up through the lower belly. Nice strong legs, feet are pressing into the ground. And exhale to fold it down. Palms come down, head comes in. So your gaze is tailbone or just between your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, pull out, get some length. If you've got your block here, you might want to use it just to open up your pose so you really know how much space you can find. Shoulders are rolling back. Exhale, fold it down. Palms come down, head comes in. Press through the feet, lift it all the way up. Hands down to heart center. Find your mountain pose. Press through the soles of the feet, engaging the legs, the core. Feel the energy through your fingers. Widen the collarbones. Soften the eyes. Feel the energy in your center. Inhale, lift up, reach up, look up. Exhale, nice strong legs, hinge from the hips, fold it down. Flat back, palms down, head comes in. Inhale, pull out halfway. Exhale, step back, find your plank, top of the push-up. Hold the plank before you go down, push through the back body, strengthen the legs, drawing the navel. Then rolling over the toes, elbows stay in, hover down. all the way to the mat. Untuck the toes, squeeze the elbows, low cobra, lifting up through the back body. Exhale, lower down. Squeeze the elbows, low cobra. Exhale, lower down. Squeeze the elbows, low cobra. Lift through the back body, heart lifts. Exhale, lower down. Press back to your down dog. Find your downward dog. Bend the knees, look towards the top of the mat, walk it forward. Press through the heel, then the toe of each step. Once you get to the top of the mat, take an inhale, halfway lift, pull out, get some length. Feel the squeeze into the glutes, so really activate. Roll the tailbone. Exhale, fold it down. Palms down, head comes in. Take the hands behind your head, squeeze the elbows. See if you can send the weight into the tips of your toes. So you're lengthening into the hamstrings a little bit more. Bring the gaze into your tailbone. Release the hands, press through the feet, take it all the way up and over. Hands down to heart center. Open the palms. Engage through the legs. Lengthen the tailbone. Engage the glutes. Press through the fingers. Feel the energy of your center. And inhale, reach up, lift up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, nice flat back, fold it down. Palms down, head comes in. Inhale, pull out halfway. Exhale, step back to your plank. Nice strong plank, push through the back body. Nice strong legs. Roll over the toes, keep the elbows in, hover all the way down, one straight line. Inhale, low cobra, point the toes, squeeze the elbows, lift through the back body. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, low cobra, squeeze the elbows. This time, take the arms up overhead. See if you can reach up a little bit more. Draw the elbows back, release it down. Inhale, low cobra, squeeze the elbows. Take the arms up over, find a little bit more space. Bring them back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and release it down. Inhale, low cobra, squeeze your shoulder blades. Lengthen the arms, lift up, squeeze, and release it down. Press back to your down dog. Look towards the top of the mat, walking forward. Press through the heel, the toe. Inhale, halfway lift, pull out, get some length, nice flat back, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, fold it down. Take the hands behind the head, squeeze the elbows, get some length, send the weight into the tiptoes. Press through the feet, lift it all the way up. Hands down to heart center. Press through the fingertips, find your mountain. Soften the eyes if it feels good. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold it all the way down. Palms down, head in. Inhale, halfway, walk, step, hop back, plank. Exhale, hover all the way down to the mat. Inhale, take the hands behind the head, lift up into your low cobra, squeeze the elbows together, point the toes. Using your back body to lift you, activate your glutes, the inner thighs. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, low cobra, squeeze the elbows together. Hands are behind the head or you can interlock them. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, one more. Squeeze the elbows together. Strengthening the back body. Exhale, release it down. Press back. Find your downward dog. Settle into your downward dog. Notice those shoulders now. It might feel like you have more space. Activate, lift and press away. Drawing through your navel, sink the heels. See if you can lift up through the toes. Land into stillness and get some length down both sides of the body. And when you're ready, take an inhale, lift up, lengthen through that right heel. Press back. Bend the knee, open the hip. Flex the ankle. And squeeze that heel towards the glutes. Keep squaring the shoulders. Tuck the tailbone. And looking towards the top of the mat, step it all the way through, finding a low lunge. Lift the arms up and over, sink the hips, drop the shoulders. Cactus in the arms, draw the elbows back, opening the chest, feeling into the back body. Twisting from above the belly button, let's twist to the right side. Keep the hips as square as you can to the front of the mat. Open those palms. Keep the tailbone nice and long, so you might want to tuck the back toes to help you. Exhale, back to center. Twisting to the left side, just the torso from above the belly button. Keep the hips square. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, right side. Exhale, center. Inhale, left side. Exhale, center. Sink down, low lunge. Find a little bit more space. Drop the hips. Lift through the sternum, drop the shoulders. Exhale, frame the foot. Step back, down dog. Press back, release the head. Inhale, lift up, lengthen through the right heel. Bend the knee, open the hips. Squeeze the heel towards the glutes. Ooh, mine went really tight then. Keep the shoulders square. Look in between the hands, step it through. Use your core to bring it through. Sink the hips low. Reach the arms high, low lunge. Bending the elbows, cactus in the arms, open the chest. Keep the tailbone nice and long here. Twisting from above the belly button over to the left side. Open the chest. Stretch it into the back body. Center. Right side. Center. Left side. Center. Keep those hips square. Right side. Center. Low lunge, reach high, release off. Drop the hips. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back. Downward dog. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Look towards the top of the mat, step it forward. Feeling into each step. Take an inhale, halfway, pull out, get some length. Exhale, fold it down, palms down, head in. Take the hands behind the head, squeeze the elbows, get some length. Release, press through the feet, lift it all the way up and over, hands down to heart center. Open the palms, feel into your mountain pose. Nice long tailbone. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold it down. Palms down, head in. Inhale, pull out, get some length. Exhale, step back, plank. Top of a push-up. Hold the plank. Push through the back body. Feel those shoulder blades spreading. Nice strong legs. Elbows stay in. Hover all the way down to the floor. One straight line. Release the forehead down. Let everything hang heavy. Opening the right arm to the right side. So you can choose either have it straight or have it cactused. And we're going to take the left leg, bring it all the way over to the right side, stretching into the chest, the shoulder here. So you might find a deeper stretch if you keep the arm cactused. But see what feels good for you. Sometimes when you lengthen the arm, you get a nice deeper stretch in the shoulder rather than the chest. See what you prefer. Stay high on the left fingertips. Use it as leverage. Find space in your pose. Opening the left hip. One more breath. Exhale, bring it back to center. Switching over the arms. Left arm extended or cactus, you choose. Bring the right leg over to the left side. Feel into the hip, the glutes. Keep the tailbone nice and long. The navel drawn in. Keep breathing into your pose. Keep it a little bit dynamic if it feels good. And then bring it back to center. Press back. Find a wide leg child's pose. Knees wide, big toes to touch. Release it down to the ground. Let everything hang heavy. Inhale, when you're ready, press back. Find your down dog. Get some more space in your down dog now. Press through the heels. See if you can lift the toes. Lifting up and out of the shoulders. Take an inhale, lift up, lengthen through the right heel. Bend the knee, open the hips, squeeze the glutes. And see if you can extend that right foot out to the right side 90 degrees. Keep the shoulders square. Lift the heel a little bit higher, feeling into the glutes, the hips. And draw it back to your bent leg. Looking in between the hands, use your core, push through the back body, step it through. Low lunge, sweep the arms high, sink the hips low. Take the arms wide, open the chest. Right hand on top of the left hand, palms together so you're in your eagle arms. Keep the tailbone nice and long, tuck the back toes. Lift the elbows away from your face. The elbows come high, then push the hands away from your face. Breathe into your back body, feeling that nice stretch there. Press through the back toes, lift up 2 inches. Stay low. Lengthen into the back leg, high lunge. Sink down through the heel, toe of the front foot. Take an inhale, lift up through the sternum, finding a baby back bend. Lift those elbows away from you. Exhale to lengthen the torso forward. Use your core to keep you lifted and stable. Soften into the right knee, step it forward into your bound warrior 3. Lengthen the torso, lengthen the elbows away from you. Nice strong back heel. Take an inhale here. Lift up through the belly, the chest. Then exhale, we're going to bring that left knee to the elbows and press back. So find a drishti, a focus point, something that can help you with your balance in posture. Knee to the elbow. Press back. One more. Knee to the elbow. Press back. This time soften into the both knees, knee to the elbow. Take the left foot far out to the right side for your curtsy squat. Press into the outside of the hips. Keep the chest nice and lifted and long. Sink down low. Squeezing into the outer hips. Then bring it back to center. Take the feet wide. Untuck the arms. Sink the hips low. Curtsy. Malasana squat. Press the elbows into the knees. Palms together in front of the sternum. Lift the heart. So you've got a nice long torso. Opening into the hips. So you might need a block here for your heels or some pillows. Everyone's different, so some people won't be able to take Malasana squat unless it's supported by props. Or you can sit on your block. See what feels good. You just want to feel a nice stretch into your hips. So inhale, press the elbows into the knees, open the hips. Then lift the palms, keep the knees opening, the hips opening. Bring them back. Squeeze the knees into the elbows. Press the elbows into the knees. Open the hips. Lift the palms, keep the hips opening. Lift up those hips so they're in line with your knees. Feeling that core, the navel pulled in. Place the palms down, make a little shelf, and then see if you can practice your crow here. So even if crow is not in your practice, just try it. Use your navel. Push through the back body. Have a little practice. Even if you're just raising one foot then the other, give it a go. Creating that shelf, using your core. Keep the energy traveling up through both palms. And then when you're ready, hop back. Find your plank. Hold for a moment. Then hover all the way down to the floor. Elbows stay in. Release down to the mat. Let everything hang heavy. Inhale, squeeze the elbows. Low cobra, point the toes. Exhale, release the forehead. Push back. Meet in your downward dog. Find your downward dog. Settle in. Inhale, lift up, lengthen through the left heel. Press back, get some space. Bend the knee, open the hip. Flex the ankles, squeeze the glutes. Take that left heel out to the left side, 90 degrees. Keep both shoulders square. See if you can lift the heel a little bit higher. And then bring it back in. Look to between the hands, step forward, low lunge. Sink the hips low. Reach high, drop the shoulders. Open the chest. Left hand on top of the right hand, eagle arms, palms together. Lift the elbows, push the hands away from the face. Tuck the back toes, lengthen the tailbone, lift up 2 inches off the ground. Extend into the back leg, press through the heel toe of the front foot, high lunge. Reach the elbows high, lift through the sternum, find a baby back bend. Exhale, release and lengthen forward, lengthen the torso, use your core to keep you lifted. Extend the elbows away from you. Soften into the left knee, step it forward. Bound warrior 3. Lift up through the belly, the chest. Nice strong back heel. Use your focus point. Drawing the elbow to the knee. So using your core here. Using your balance, using all of your focus. Elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. Press back. This time soften into both knees, curtsy squat, push through the back body. Take that left foot over to the right side. As far as you can go, sink the heels low. Press into the back body. Bring it back to center. Take the feet wide. Sit the hips down low, Malasana squat. Use your props or your pillows if you need to support yourself. Find your version. Press the palms into the heart center. Lengthen the torso. Opening the hips. Inhale, open the palms, lengthen, looking over to the left side. Extending, opening. See if you can go for the bind here. Take the left hand behind you. If you've got the wrist, use the yogi grip, so index finger and thumbs. Looking over that left shoulder. Exhale, bring it back to center. Opening the hands to the left side. Gaze is right hand. See if you can go for the bind. Looking over that right shoulder. See if you can get the yogi grip, index finger and thumb. Nice deep breaths here. To really enjoy the twists. Just releasing all the old energy from the body. Creating space in the body and the mind. Bring it back to center. Press the elbows into the knees. Then release. Lift those hips high. Try your crow pose. Press the palms into the mat. Make a shelf. Use your navel. Draw it in. Push through the back body. Lift the heels up towards the glute. Have a play. And then when you are ready, beautiful. See if you can hop back to your plank. Hold the plank. Moment of strength. Then hover all the way down to the mat. Release the forehead. Let everything hang heavy. Inhale, low cobra. Squeeze the elbows, point the toes, lift through the back body. Exhale, lower down. Press back. Hips to heels. Down dog. Roll the shoulders, sink the heels. Look towards the top of the mat, walk it forward. Press through the heel toe. Feeling into your hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift, pull out and get some length. Exhale, fold it down, palms down, head comes in. Take the hands behind you, interlock the heel of the palms. Lengthen the torso. Take the weight into the toes. Get a nice deep stretch here. Exhale, gently release. Rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Press through the soles of the feet. Come back to your mountain. Activate the legs, the glutes. Press through the fingertips. Inhale, reach up, lift up, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold it all the way down. Palms down, head comes in. Take the hands behind you, interlock the fingers, heels of the palms together, arms overhead. Lengthen the torso, bring the gaze to the tailbone. Send the weight into the toes, lengthen the hamstrings, widen the sit bones. Deepen the breath. Exhale, releasing. Sink the hips low, reaching the arms high, finding our chair. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Send the weight into the heels. Slightly tuck the tailbone if it feels good. Keep lifting through the heart. Check down. See if you can see your toes. See if you can lift them off the mat so the weight's in your heels. Sink low into your chair. And fold it all the way down. Palms down, head in. Inhale, sit the hips low, reach the arms high, find your chair, roll the shoulders back. Find your navel. Send the weight into the heels, lift the toes. This time come up onto your toes. So you're balancing in your chair on your tiptoes. Press through the toes, lift it up to standing on tiptoes. Lengthen the tailbone, draw in the lower belly. Hinging from the hips, see if you can find a forward fold, balancing on your toes. Fold it all the way down, palms down, head comes in. Inhale, halfway lift, pull out, get some length. Exhale, step back, plank, top of a push-up, push through the back body. Hover all the way down to the mat. Release the forehead. Inhale, lift up right, left arm, right leg. Release it down. Reach up, right arm, left leg in your lotus. Release it down. Reach up both arms, both legs, lotus. Open the back body. Keep lifting the torso. And hover down. Bend the legs. Flex the ankles. Take hold of the ankles. Lift up through the chest, the back body. Find your floor bow. Press the feet into the hands. Use it to open your shoulders. Keep the mind focused to open here. Exhale, release it down. Press back. Downward dog. Take an inhale, lift up, lengthen through that right heel. Press back, bend the knee, open the hip. Look towards the top of the mat. Walk in that leg as parallel as you can to the front of the mat, finding your pigeon. So check the hips are nice and square here. If you need to use a pillow or a prop for under that right glute, the hip, you can. See what you need. Check the back legs nice and straight. Take an inhale, open the chest, lift the torso. Squeeze the outer hips, get some length, lift up. Then exhale, sink the hips, walk yourself forward, fold it down. Let everything hang heavy. Completely surrendering in your pigeon. Nothing to do but breathe it out. One more breath here. And inhale, bringing yourself back onto your palms. Take the weight into the right glute. Bring that left leg all the way around. Sole of the foot into the left leg. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Fold it all the way down over this left hamstring. Use a pillow or a block to soften for your forehead if you like. Close down the eyes if you like. Nice deep breaths in your forward fold. Make it super restorative here, so we're not pulling and tugging. Just allow gravity to carry you down. Allow your breath to find you space. One more breath. And then inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bring yourself back to center. See if you can hop it back to your plank. And then press back, down dog. Find your down dog. Release off the head, roll the shoulders, sink the heels. Inhale, lift up, lengthen through the left heel, press back. Bend the knee, open the hip. Look towards the top of the mat, walk yourself forward. As parallel as you can to the top of the mat. Lift the torso. Open the arms, squeeze the outer hips. Get some length. Exhale, sink, release down. Find your forward fold. Check your hips are square. Use props if you need to. Lower all the way down and then hang heavy. Using nice deep cleansing breaths here. One more breath. Then inhale, pressing back onto your palms, lift the torso. Sitting onto the left hip, bring the right heel all the way around. Sole of the foot presses onto the inside of the right leg. Inhale, reach up, lift up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold it all the way down. Use blocks if you like. Maybe find a deeper stretch. Maybe make it more restorative, support your forehead. Soften the eyes if it feels good. One more breath. And then inhale, halfway lifting. Exhale, bring it back to center. Lowering yourself all the way down to the ground using your core. Hug the knees to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Take hold of the big toes. Find your happy baby. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Go as if you're drawing the knees down to the earth. Widen the chest. Lengthen the tailbone. See if you can take the legs wide as you can in your happy baby. Maybe use the palms, press them in, finding a deeper stretch. And then bring it back together. Kiss both knees. And release it all the way down. Check your neck's nice and straight. Squeeze the elbows. Draw the lower ribs in, belly button to spine. Release it down. Open the ankles. Open the palms. Grab whatever you need for your Shavasana. Pillows, socks, blankets. Find a comfortable hand position. So maybe you want one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Maybe just let everything go. Soften down the eyes. Let everything hang heavy. So you're not holding anywhere. Just allowing all the benefits of your practice to assimilate through every cell, every muscle of the body. Just have a couple of minutes. And when you're ready, just gently bring in some awareness back to your body, your fingers and your toes. Finding that nice full body stretch. Arms overhead, point the toes. Hug the knees to the chest. Rolling onto your right side. Pressing yourself into your mat, coming back to a nice cross-legged, comfortable position. Press the backs of the palms onto your knees. Bring your thumb and index finger together. Chin to the chest slightly. Just taking a chance just to meditate on your practice. So we're just noticing. So we're cultivating that element of noticing and of awareness. So just following the breath. And then when you're ready, gently releasing, opening the eyes. Bring the arms up and over. Give yourself a nice full stretch. Bring the hands all the way down to the heart center. Just bow into yourself for a moment in gratitude. Just filling your whole body with those vibrations of appreciation and gratitude for your body, for all of your organs, for all of your muscles, and for yourself for taking the time to reconnect back to you. And for everybody else for joining us here so we can practice together. Namaste. Beautiful yogis.